family, and welcome back to the kitchen. So today guys, we are making crab cakes. Yes, crab cakes. And what we will be using is this imitation crab meat that I got from the Aldi's dumpster. And look at that meat. Doesn't that look yummy already? So you can also use the lump crab meat, but this is a cheap way to go, definitely. And let me show you the ingredients we'll be using today. We have some pepper, some Old Bay seasoning, minced garlic, parsley, hot sauce, Worcestershire sauce, I know I'm not saying that right, spicy mustard, you can also use Dijon mustard, we're using mayo, and we have this grapeseed oil that I got from the Aldi's dumpster as well. And we have some onions down here that I'm going to dice up a little finer. These were from Aldi's dumpster as well. We got an egg, some butter, and don't forget your breadcrumbs. You can also use crackers or any kind of bread substitute that you have for this. So we're going to get started on making these crab cakes because guys, I am hungry. Okay guys, we're going to start off first with these onions. We want to chop them a little finer. I don't think I'm going to use all of them. We'll just take some onions in there and just make them smaller. We're going to mince them. Okay, after you mince your onions, you're going to put them inside the bowl. In the bowl. And you're going to do the same thing with your crab meat. Now some people use like a food processor, but we're not. And yes, we're going to use all of this crab meat. Okay guys, we have the crab meat all minced up to where I want it to be. Now you don't have to have it as minced as I did, but you know, I kind of like little bites of crab and stuff, like it is like when you would use a regular crab. You usually get little bitty bites. So I'm going to put that in there. And we're going to have to put some breadcrumbs as well. We might have to get a bigger container. I'm still figuring out how I want to do stuff. So the breadcrumbs that we'll be using is these Italian breadcrumbs. I got these 99 cents. Well, $1. They was at the Dollar Tree. So we're gonna just put some in there. If you have crackers, you can use crackers in there as well. So the onions and the crab and the breadcrumbs. Now this breadcrumb, like I said, it's Italian style, so it already have the Italian seasoning in it. And just give it a few toss. Alright, we're going to put this aside. Okay guys, we're going to use a bigger bowl to get started here. So we're going to put some mayo in there. Now this is kind of, you're kind of eyeballing your ingredients on here. So we're gonna put some mayo, some minced garlic, Dijon mustard. Okay, guys, my camera died. I had to get my other camera. So anyway, we have in here a mayo and the minced garlic. We're gonna put some of the spicy brown mustard in here, and like I said, you can use Dijon mustard as well. I'm gonna put a little bit of that in there. And this is just kind of how you want your stuff to taste, and it's kind of no certain measurements. I mean, some people do measure it, but we're gonna put some Worcestershire sauce in there. Nope, can't say it right. Not even gonna worry about it. We're gonna put some Old Bay seasoning. Got that Old Bay in there. Some fresh ground pepper. All right, now we're gonna whisk this up. All right. Then we're going to put our crab mixture into this. So let's do that. If it seems a little wet, you can always add more breadcrumbs. All right, we're gonna put 1 egg in there. Kind of whisk it on the side. There you go. And then mix it into there. So now, guys, we're going to set this aside and we're going to get our skillet going. And we'll be right back. Okay, guys, so while the skillet is getting hot, we're going to go ahead and make these up into some little crab cakes. So you just take a scoop of it. And put it right here on your plate. Now, if you don't want it as wet, like I said, you can add more breadcrumbs. So you're just making it like you would make little hamburger patties with it. Oh, you want to get hot today, huh? Okay, let's wash our hands up. Okay, guys, so you want to get your skillet to like a medium heat. You don't want to fry them. You kind of just want to cook them, you know. Give it time to cook. So we're going to put a little bit of this grapeseed oil in there. And a little bit of butter. Maybe 2 tablespoons of butter. We got our butter melting on there. And now we're going to put our crab cakes in there. Don't these look beautiful? So let's go ahead and flip them over. They smell so good. Oh yes. Mmm. Woo. It's coming apart. You smell. Oh, yeah. The spatula is bigger than the skillet. I give mine a little bit of press on there, so kind of like with a patty when it starts trying to puff up. I want it to cook nice and even. Okay guys, they are ready, and I'm gonna plate up a couple of them on here. Oh, it smells so good in here, guys. Oh, knocking it over. Alright guys, let me put a little bit of parsley on there. And also gonna have some of this hot sauce. The kind that I'm using is Frank's hot sauce. Oh my goodness. Here you go. These are my crab cakes. And like I said, you can make your own type of version. There are so many recipes out there, but this is the one that I am going to be eating, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure that you give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you back in the kitchen. Bye.